Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Mallarie and today we are gonna explore Ooty. So I have come for like a 3-day trip to Ooty just to explore a few places, have like a mini trip, enjoy the vibes, enjoy the thandi because I have always dreamed of winter season and it is extremely cold here, like extremely cold here, and we weren't really prepared for that. Apart from that, yesterday we actually reached Ooty and went for some shopping. We explored the few local markets here and there, and today is the second day, and today we're gonna go to the tea and chocolate factory. But wait, before that, let's do a recap of what my first day in Ooty actually looked like. So for those who don't know, I especially traveled to Ooty because I was invited to Isha Foundation and it was like a 3 to 4 hour ride. So we were like, let's explore Ooty also. I would never really get a chance to come here only for Ooty, right? So yeah, this is what my ride from Isha Foundation to Ooty actually looked like. It was like a 4-hour drive and it was super hot in Coimbatore, by the way. The roads here was super clean, and thanks to the plastic ban, because you literally cannot roam with like anything that's plastic, otherwise you'll get like a fine here. Our first meal of the day was Kailash Parbat because this is the only place where they were actually serving Jain food, and it was such a beautiful place. If you'll ever see me at a North Indian restaurant, I'll always order for masala papad. They gave this complimentary, by the way, and we ordered for some paneer ki sabji and roti. Very basic filling meal that I really wanted on the first day of our trip. And even the ambience was very pretty. We also ordered for some orange juice later. Right opposite Kailash Parbat, we also spotted this Danjo tea shop where they sell like infused and expensive boutique sort of tea, and they had like a lot of variety. They also had a good variety in like coffee and different varieties of tea, like white tea, chocolate tea, all of that. So you'll actually spot a lot of tea and coffee shops in Ooty. It took us a lot of time to get situated in our rooms, and after which we went to explore the city at like 4 5 pm. We took a nap and then we just stepped out. I think we needed some rest. I genuinely feel like me and mom are really big on this, but we love exploring like nearby vegetable, fruits, and like super local markets because we did this in Delhi too. And since we were living in like the upper bazaar, like that is what the area is called, there were a lot of markets, like a lot of shops, and a lot of hustle bustle too. For my evening coffee run, I went to Ooty Coffeehouse, and they also had like vegetarian food, so I thought that I would like something, but this was really mid and the coffee was very sweet. And at around 8 pm, we got like a reality check of the thandi because we were not expecting it to be this cold. And mom was like, we don't want to fall sick when we go back to Bombay, just buy like a topi. You will wear it if you'll travel in the future, obviously, because we literally had nothing actually winter appropriate. And mom was really getting mad and she was like, I don't want you all to feel cold. I like the pink one. Get the pink one.
Is this looking nice? I like.
Guys, they have such cute cozy socks. These are literal socks. I have never seen these ever. Like, do people actually wear such cozy socks? And these are like room socks, so you have to wear them only in your room. This was very random but a very good find. So we wanted these banana chips, but then the ones that are fried in the coconut oil because they just taste very yummy, and I personally love them. Many people don't, but I like it. So we entered the shop called A1 and we were just trying all like traditional South Indian savory snacks, and we were seeing what to actually get. I like the murukku, but then again I wasn't sure if I would actually use it once I was back in Bombay. So I think we just went with like the coconut oil wala banana chips, and these were very yummy. I regret not getting 2 packs.
Sliced, and this is the chip.
Ma, I like these. What?
You want the plain salty one?
Yeah, I like these.
After this way, crispy.
This is very crispy.
Alright guys, now you hear me out. Here's why I love like randomly walking and being a tourist and not having like a fixed itinerary, because I would have never spotted this bookshop right here. It's called Higginbotham's and it's like this vintage bookshop. It was so pretty guys. It was screaming 90s. I wish I could take some content pieces here because this place was so pretty, and I have honestly bought like 3 books from Kalakoda Fort already, so I have to finish reading them and I did not want to buy more, but this was a very beautiful bookshop, so vintage, and I loved like the vibes here a lot. For dinner, we went to Sidewalk Cafe, which is like an Italian restaurant, and it's pure vegetarian if anyone wants to come here. The food was really good, but for Jain, it was a bit okay. We only ordered for like the Jain pizza because that's what they only had in Jain. Alright guys, now we are headed to the tea and chocolate factory. It is so cold. I'm honestly enjoying this a bit, and I'm also shivering at the same time. And we have booked a car today because we realized that we have to cover multiple locations, and it's just better if we do that. So yeah, I will drop in the cab details also if anyone wants that. And we are headed to the tea and chocolate factory now. Right, Mama? Say hi. Very excited. Alright, so the tea factory and the chocolate factory are both like very close to each other, and here they were just showing us the process of how they freshly ground the tea. And I'm not gonna lie, this was a bit smelly, and the smell was like really strong. And they were just showing us the process of how they actually grind it, and then it goes to like a different whole sector where like the tea is spread out evenly, and then there's heat given. And this was like extremely like fresh tea. It wasn't like that dark tea that you usually get in Bombay. They gave us milky tea, but it's very sweet for me, and it's not kadak at all. Bit of like green tea or like black tea, I would have loved that more. Okay.
It is strong.
Okay.
But the flavor tea, chocolate.
Cardamom masala tea. Yeah.
How much this is for sister? 370. But it is pure? Pure. Huh? Eucalyptus or tea common.
Eucalyptus nahi, henna, tulsi, peppermint. Okay.
Smell it now.
300
Oh, floral and fresh.
No agarbatti? Almond oil also.
Perfume.
Can you make us try that, please?
Sandal का लगा.
Rosemary चाहिए नया वाला.
So they had a lot of tea like packets if you want to buy that, but we already have a lot of tea from Bombay that we've already purchased, and if we get tea we'll just have more tea and make ourselves more acidic. So we are actually buying some essential oils because I personally love essential oils so much, and we're getting some roll-ons, those Nilgiri Ayurvedic kind of roll-ons for like headaches. So we're just getting that for our family and everyone. Okay guys, let me know if you all would be interested in a haul because I've got like super fun and like weird things. This definitely did heal my inner child, but this was very like fun to watch. Although the chocolates here were very expensive and I wasn't really sure if there would be those bitter dark chocolates that I like. I did not really want to have those sweet sugary chocolates, so I skipped buying chocolates here. There is a very famous tea plantation in Ooty that everybody technically goes to, but when we went there was like a lock there if you had to climb up to that plantation, right, because it's on a hill. But then our driver just took us a little bit ahead and we saw this another tea plantation which is a bit away from where the actual plantation is, but this was also very pretty. Dota Bota Junction. Our next stop was to go to the Botanical Garden, which everybody recommended me, and outside there was like a huge market of people selling fruits, vegetables, flowers, and this was so pretty and wholesome, honestly, you guys. We also got some fresh carrot and radish, which was super local for like our family members back in Bombay. Most of the places we visited here were like the government places, so they were not very expensive too. Right outside Botanical Garden, when we were buying our tickets, we also saw this uncle who was selling this really cool art, sort of like a thing, so I just thought of adding it in the video. So they also have some beautiful plant nurseries right here. So we're gonna enter one and it honestly looks so pretty. It's called a glass house. Mallarie, you know the dreams I have of flowers? After walking in this park, which was extremely huge, we were hungry, so we grabbed some machine coffee and some popcorn at the park only. So you're not really allowed to carry plastic here. So my mom was very smart to get this eco-friendly, sort of like a reusable cup. And they were like, we can't really parcel your coffee in like a takeaway. So we were like, oh shit, yeah, I remember that mom filled this. So we just grabbed some coffee and we also grabbed some popcorn. We're very hungry, but this is too pretty. Like, I don't feel like leaving this place. And I feel like I would have never seen something like this in Mumbai for sure. Like, ever. Not even Delhi or Jaipur. So I'm glad I just didn't skip this place, thinking that it's just like a plant nursery. Like, it's nothing different, but it's very pretty. Like, the trees here are very pretty. I've never seen trees like these anywhere. This place was screaming cottagecore vibes or like a very beautiful backyard. I wish I was wearing a dress here. Hi guys, so right now I am in Kailash Parbat and we came here yesterday and the food is really good and they provide literally everything in Jain. Thank you. We also have some nimbu pani. For most of my childhood, I was in a convent school, so I have like this thing for like going to churches. Even if I was on a trip, we would always go to like a church, even if it was Goa or Kerala. That's why I added this church to our itinerary, because I am like a convent girl in the end and I just like going to like churches because I'm very familiar with these kind of places. So I just also visited this church here and obviously got all the positive vibrations from here. After my recommendation story, everybody here asked me to come to Moddy's for sure, and this place was very overwhelming, I won't lie. They had every possible sweet item. Like, they had bakeries, they had donuts, they had cupcakes, they had so much of variety. They had like milkshakes, coffee, hot chocolate, you name it, and they had it here. So I was honestly very overwhelmed. They had a lot of traditional South Indian delicacies too, like this save, they had like murukku and all of that, but this had like garlic in it, so I couldn't really buy it. This is chocolate truffle.
Hazelnut truffle.
Okay. This is hazelnut truffle. Soft filling.
मैंने बोला था truffle means gooey अंदर soft. This is hazelnut.
We were just making sure that he packs it well, because what if the chocolate melts? Like, it would entirely be a waste. And these were a bit expensive, I won't lie, but I feel like you could rather just get this assorted box for like 560, where you have like different chocolates in one. And then they also had their famous Varkey here, which is like their traditional khari. So good guys, genuinely it is really good. You can literally taste the hazelnut so well, and it's not very sugary sweet also. It's still thick and it's warm and it's genuinely very comforting. I'm glad I tried it and I didn't really be like it'll be very sweet, because I thought that it would be like those sugary sweet kind of chocolates. I'm more fond of like the bitter chocolates, but this is really good. I am always into like local things, so I had to visit the government museum of Odakamandalam, and this was like a perfect date idea because I genuinely feel like these are like more meaningful locations that you could go to, because I learned a lot about the history, the local tribes.
Malai.
Boat house, I wanted to go here.
Bro, see that
Betta
peak. He was saying now we'll go.
Botanical Garden we went.
Botanical Garden we went. And come here. Tea Factory we went. Oh wow, so many things. Children's Park we went.
No, bhai.
There we will go.
Kunur Bridge of 1835.
They are not real, bro.
Bhai, kya hoga mere phone?
They are not real, bro. They are made.
This is too real.
And if they are real, Mallarie, I'm gonna haunt you with your dreams. Just remember.
What a museum, loved it. 10 on 10 full paisa vasool.
Are you sure?
Bro, Diya, they gave us the whole history.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I would come again, but I would pay 20 rupees. I would not film it here.
Not pay how much?
20 rupees.
But how much would you not pay?
200.
And
Spend so much for y'all.
yeah, bro.
I mean, we did.
This better hit
So,
millions.
I'm sure y'all have not seen something like this.
Yeah, but
Okay, now wherever I go, I need coffee to function, and especially if I'm traveling a lot, I need that coffee boost, right? And this was like the perfect place to find like affordable coffee, because this was just for like rupees 80 to 90, and this was like proper machine cafe style coffee. This was so good. On a side note, since we discovered this place on the first day, we literally had like 1 cup of coffee every day on all the 3 days we were in Ooty for. Now it is time for the sun to set, and mom is feeling extremely cold because we're not used to this extremely cold climate as well, and we're just sitting outside number 10 coffee club casually, and we're gonna sip on some hot caramel cappuccino. Is it good? Very good. है ना? Like, I genuinely love their coffee, and even the staff here is very sweet. I specifically asked them not to make it very sweet, because sometimes caramel and hazelnut can just taste very sweet. So we were back again at this same shop to buy some more woolen pieces, mainly because I wanted to get something for my family too, because whenever I go to like these special occasions, I want to take something back for them. This has a very pretty color to it, and I love it so much, and it has these little woolen strands too. It's so cute. I regret not buying this on the first day. I did see it tabhi, but I was like, it's expensive. I don't want to spend so much on thandi ke kapde because it's useless once I go back to Bombay, right? But then when I travel, I really need something that's warm, because I was really freezing myself here. This is so cute, guys. Have a look. And it looks also so pretty on me. I got this on the first day, and I'm buying this now to take it to Mumbai. And I'm gonna pay more at the airport. I feel like I've bought so much. And I won't lie, I feel like the prices here were not that expensive. Like, they were not like 1500, 2000. Like, they were quite affordable too for the quality, the color, the material they were giving. So if you want to buy like thandi ke kapde, you can definitely just come to this shop and buy all of that. Now I feel like I am sorted for like some good winter wear if I ever go to Rajasthan, or if I ever travel to any other country that is a bit cold. What, Mama? What did you tell Diya right now?
Diya will pay my bills. All the coldness will go away.
Remove money.
Off by. नहीं हो रहा भाई मुझसे.
Sometime later, we also discovered this shop. Well, I did because I randomly saw it and we just entered and they had like some really good cotton sarees. See, it looks so pretty.
This is also tissue paper.
This is there. Something else like in a border.
Border tissue. This is pallu, ma'am.
Green से खिल के आ रहा है पूरा.
Okay.
How much is this for? Now everybody also recommended me to go to the boat house that is again like a bit far. It's in the Nilgiri Hills in Ooty. It's not in the city side obviously. So we took a drive there but it was a bit expensive and mom and Dia were really having some motion sickness because we ate and then we went in the car and then it was a lot of travel. So I just came here to just see what it actually looks like and this was very pretty, I won't lie. And this is also like a elephant corridor where elephants actually pass, not here but like on the road that we were traveling by to come to this location. Another famous tourist spot is the shooting point. I was honestly super tired, otherwise I would have taken some content pieces here also. It was really sunny in the day, but yeah, you can come here if you want to. It's a very pretty place. Now for those who don't know, I am a Jain, so I had to include a Jain temple. So the area that we picked was Upper Bazaar and there we had like a Jain temple and we also had like a Jain bhojnalay to eat food specifically to our diet, mainly because we can't eat root vegetables, right? So every morning we had the opportunity to pray to God and there was also like this Guru temple that many locals here really believe in. So we had like a wonderful opportunity to do that. We went for prayers every morning and after which we also went to eat food at the bhojnalay. On this morning we also went to the local market just to buy some fruits because we wanted to eat some bananas in the morning, and as you all know, me and mom love going to markets in the morning. So we quickly just grabbed this opportunity to go to the temple and after which we just went to buy some fresh fruits from the nearby market.
Thank you. I'm going to give uncle 40 rupees. Thank you. The flower market hasn't opened yet properly, no? Only then. Huh? They will only come in. We wanted to buy some flowers.
So they actually make food here on order, so you have to like tell them that you're coming the previous day and then they'll prepare food for you. So I feel like breakfast for us was sorted since it's the first meal and I do feel very hungry in the morning. I'm glad I had something to eat. I thought of adding a random fit check for y'all. I was wearing this cotton dress but I also borrowed these fleece leggings by my mom and I wore this super chunky sweater and a very cute full-on pastel fit. I was loving my fit on this day a lot. We are here at Pankaj Bhojnalay to eat some paneer butter masala because apparently that is like their famous dish here. I put a story asking all of y'all for good Jain places and y'all recommended this for like good veg food also, like very homely Indian food. So we've ordered like masala papad, paneer butter masala, we've ordered some fulka, maybe we'll go for some lassi, chas and some more yummy things. And we are doing like a super early lunch. It is 11:35 right now. And our food is here. We have some mirchi here. This is very spicy, I'm assuming. I'm only taking one. Also have masala papad. Some dhaba style food, I definitely feel like you'll love Pankaj Bhojnalay, and they also really make some good Rajasthani food. So if you want to try dal bati churma, they also have that. I am a Marwadi, so I have that quite often, so I just went for like the paneer and roti and all of that boring stuff. Sometime later we also went to this Varkey factory. This was actually owned by our driver's friend. So Varkey is like a traditional khari thing that the locals here eat, and it is made up of maida, but it was still very yummy. It doesn't taste like the khari that you usually eat in Bombay. It's not at all flaky. It's like a sweet treat basically.
This is a traditional snack of Ooty. It's called of Varkey and it is made with maida and rice oil.
Maida, rice and the
Rice
sweetness,
oil.
rice oil, and the sweetness comes from
Sugar.
You guys tell me why I'm so stupid because I forgot my Varkey packet back in Ooty only. I just left it in the car and now I don't have it in Bombay and I really miss it. This was genuinely very tasty. You should give it a try. We are here at the pine forest and this is so pretty. It's like a very slopey surface, so I'm just scared of falling down. Oh, this is so pretty, and we are sunbathing here. Chaku. Follow me. Off. Come now. Off.
सेल्फ में कुछ दिख कॉटन में कुछ
कॉटन है मैम, फिर बैम्बू सिल्क है।
बैम्बू सिल्क क्या है
ये सिल्क शोरूम होता है, हर चीज़ सिल्क में है।
अंडरस्टूड
यूकलिप्टस का है
हाँ,
बनाना।
ये यूकलिप्टस का है, ये बनाना का है।
बिगड़ती नहीं है साड़ियाँ दीदी फिर?
क्या मैम?
नेचुरल फाइबर से बनती है तो बिगड़ती नहीं है साड़ियाँ?
नहीं नहीं नहीं, कुछ भी नहीं
क्या बात है,
100%।
ऐसे देख कोई वजन ही नहीं है।
ये केले के पत्ते से कैसे बनता है?
देख
केले का पत्ता आता है ना, उसमें नाखून लगे आते एक फाइबर निकलेगा।
हाँ।
अब खाना खाने
हाँ,
के टाइम
हाँ।
ऑब्जर्व करिए, वो फाइबर
हाँ।
वो फाइबर से बनता है। उसका रेट थोड़ा महंगा होता है, बट वो स्टेम से बनता है ना, उसमें थोड़ा रेट कम होता है,
हो
क्योंकि वो ये पत्ते से बनता है ना, 80 पत्ते में एक साड़ी बनता है।
ऑरेंज
विद दैट गोल्ड।
इसका दीदी ब्लाउज
ब्लाउज आपको कॉन्ट्रास्ट आएगा।
अच्छा इस पे पाउडर
बट आप कहाँ भी यूज कर सकते हो।
So you guys know I was living in Upper Bazaar, so I actually could spot like a lot of local shops also. This is like a kirani ki dukaan, but like a super stuffed kirani ki dukaan. And out here I was just really wanting to buy some authentic filter coffee that I traditionally wouldn't really find in Bombay, right? And this is like a very cute kirani ki dukaan, I won't lie. And out here we also saw like many local things only specific to Ooty. They also had like small local brands that were selling filter coffee, cocoa powder, tea powder and all of that. Just like how most of us have Britannia, they don't have that here, but they had like such good bakery items too. And then they had these small little coffee sachets, and what I really liked were these desiccated coconut sachets that you can just take home and make dishes out of. So I got this also, and they also had a huge amount of coffee. I was honestly spoiled for choices. I did not know which one to get. I was trying to Google which is the best one, and like most of these were like local brands, so I didn't know what to actually pick. I went to the Khadi in Delhi, I went to the Khadi store in Jaipur, so I had to try something local again, and this was very specific to Ooty, right? So out here I just went for some incense sticks because I could see a lot of that from outside only, right? And mom got a few for God obviously and a few for gifting, and I wanted a few for my room, so I just picked like a really nice floral incense stick and I just got it. This was also super inexpensive. Also, I'm really curious, but has anyone tried this? Again, we went to the saree shop in Upper Bazaar called Sangam, and they had like some really good cotton sarees. We have got like just one saree from each shop. That's why we feel like we've explored a lot of saree shops, but we did not really have much variety. So we've got like different sarees from different shops. Out here, I specifically loved the cotton sarees a lot. They were super cute, simple, sober, and I loved the colors as well. So pretty. It's like 9 a.m. and we just stopped by a waterfall. It's called Law's Waterfall, which is on the way to Kunur. So if you're by car, you should definitely stop here. It's so chilly, pleasant, cold, misty, and the views just keep getting better. I feel like most of you all already know this, but if you want to come to Ooty, you have to travel to the Coimbatore airport, right? So on our way back to the Coimbatore airport from Ooty, we left super early. Our flight was at 12. We left at like 8 a.m. in the morning because we didn't want to be late, and we just had like a stop at Annapoorna, which is a very, very, very famous restaurant in Coimbatore. They have like multiple branches, and guys, genuinely the food here was really good. We could only eat like chutney and dosa because the sambar had onion garlic in it, but we still loved it so much. We ordered for the ghee podi dosa and it was still super yummy. And out here I was just buying some things from like the bakery which was present there.